So you're thinking about buying a home in Plano, maybe North Texas, you're seeing a changing market, and you're wondering, wow, maybe it's a buyer's market. That probably means you're also having a little bit of questions about what it means to be a buyer. It's Matt here. I'm a real estate agent in Plano, Texas, and I've been helping buyers navigate all kinds of markets now for nearly a decade. And one thing I want to tell you as a buyer, I think a lot of buyers have fear. They see rising rates, or somebody told them about, hey, a housing crisis we had, and they think the same thing is happening. Well, to put things in perspective, a decade ago, really more than a decade ago, we had months and months of supply. Well, in Plano and Collin County, we have 1 month of supply. So it's definitely still a seller's market. And I know you really want to believe you're going to get a deal. If you look at a long-term perspective on housing and you think, okay, I'm not buying to live here for just 1 year. It's not like when you lease a place and you're just thinking about what's happening the next year. You should be thinking about the life you want to create over the next 5 years, the next decade. And 5 years from now, you're going to be delighted with your choice of buying a home. The trend is up for home prices. And so even if it gets a little wobbly right now every month, but we look back year over year, we're going to probably continue to see price growth. That's true in the DFW Metroplex, and that's true nationwide. Like, the trend is up. That's not just a forecast, it's been a long-term trend for housing. When buyers come to me and they say, I think we want to wait till December, or I think we want to wait till the beginning of next year. And I say, why? I'm like, well, prices are going to go down. That's possible, but it's not likely. It's probably wishful thinking if you think, I'm going to get a deal. Because at the same time that our inventory situation is changing, rates are also rising. And rising rates do not equal decreasing home prices. Somebody said to me this morning, they're like, what do you think is going to happen when rates get back to normal? And I was like, well, actually we're there. Now is normal. What was not normal were home rates that were 2 or 3%. We might want to think about that as an incentive to get people investing and buying and growing the economy quick during a pandemic, because housing is a big driver for our US economy. But probably we couldn't have the pedal to the metal forever. Most people say, I wish I would have bought 5 years ago. And when you buy that house, with that long-term perspective, I think you'd be delighted with your choice of doing so. Rates aren't something to be naive about either, because it affects your affordability. And if you weren't taking my advice and shopping way at the top of your budget is actually probably a little lower now. And so that's something to keep in mind. And something also to keep in mind if you say, hey, I'm just gonna wait until next year because prices are gonna drop. Again, I don't think that's realistic. But if the prices do go down 5%, rates are probably gonna be up even higher, and therefore your monthly payment is still more. And really that's a big factor for a lot of people, is what does it cost you every month to own your home? And so you need to factor all that in and have a long-term perspective about your search right now. And lastly, let's talk inventory. The story for the last year or more has been low to no inventory. And so now when we look at places like Plano where I live, you're seeing there's more homes for sale. That does not equal a buyer's market. It just means we're getting a little bit of relief in the marketplace. But don't overestimate your leverage. You're not gonna walk in and be able to give a seller an offer that's 10, 20% below list price and think you're gonna get it after the home has been on the market 2 weeks. Again, in Plano, 8 out of 10 homes sell for the list price or more. And that trend will probably continue. We may have 7 out of 10 homes sell for the list price or more, and then everybody else sells within 4 to 5% of the list price. So why does that happen? It's because sellers sometimes get a little eager or greedy on their price, and it's out of sync with the realities of the market. They think their home, which is just kind of okay, is one of the best when it's not. And sure, those people are out there and their home will probably sit on the market a while and then it'll eventually sell for less than they were asking. But for the majority of sellers, they're probably gonna get around their asking price if they have a smart pricing strategy. So you as a buyer need to be aware of that. And you probably wanna work with a smart agent who can tell you, hey, these people are way out of whack on their price, or these people price it smart, it's gonna sell. Appreciate that we're getting more inventory. It's not a bad news story. It's, hey, we got a little relief. You got more choices, you have more opportunity, and I think the smart buyers are gonna see exactly that. This is a great opportunity. Well, everybody else is afraid. I took action towards my goals, and they're super happy with that decision 3, 4, 5 years from now. As always, I wanna thank you for watching. If you wanna have a conversation about your personal search, reach out to me, reach out to our team. We love having those conversations, helping you strategize, think through your goals. In the meantime, I hope you have a great summer. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And in the meantime, make sure to check out some of our other videos featured on our channel.